Yeah, it really is a toss-up, you know. Um,
I'm hearing bated breath. Okay, we've locked in.
okay, controller online,
Name tag entered.
and it's R.O.B.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that is, I think, the tried and true classic for Esteban. One of his longest characters. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Super rough matchup, though, unfortunately. I think
Yeah.
a lot of people probably think from the side of R.O.B. because Palu just gets to combo you to death. You get juggled super hard. Ledge trapping can be really rough because the way R.O.B. like up Bs and like swings his arms up. But at the same time, you are R.O.B. the robot, and you can get a lot from your advantage states, and you can kind of keep neutral like pretty locked down with gyro and laser.
Absolutely, and EOF definitely just kind of like playing with the space here and keeping B0at out, making the Palu come to him.
Yeah, we see B0at like poking around a lot with these like fairs, these bears, and once he finally gets a hit, he can go in for this advantage state.
Oh, that's a down smash. You gotta imagine it's a little bit misinput. But B0at is racking on the percent here, 83% on EOF.
Ooh, gets an air out of shields. A little bit of a risky explosive flame, but still is going to be able to get down regardless.
Yep.
Kind of stuck in the corner, but now we're back towards center stage, and it's anybody's game at this point.
Absolutely.
More of these back air pokes. I mean, I guess also as R.O.B, like, if you don't have gyro out, what do you really do about Palu back air? Well, I guess as any character, what do you do about Palu back air? Because it kind of just does, like, you know, it does your homework for you.
Yeah, and your taxes, and your...
Yeah. It's filled out my W2 multiple times. Oh, but B0at unable to pick up the gyro. Do down tilts, do down tilts.
No. There's a pretty good tech. There's a Sample tweet about it, but you can buffer an initial dash and tap A, and that's a really good way to pick up items. Because you kind of get like the pickup right after.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, he gets the explosive flame on EOF charging gyro. So he's got an early stock lead now.
Yeah, and B0at's kind of catching on to just like the preemptive counter to catch out the laser there.
Yeah. R.O.B just kind of has to sit there in the laser. Like, he'll have time to probably put up shield if you're close enough, or if you're far enough, but it's still a fine situation for B0at as long as you're not getting hit by it. B0at just wants to stand his ground, let R.O.B come to him a little bit, play like maybe between gyro or like away from gyro to where R.O.B has to recommit to like throwing it again or like going past it and then being without it.
Yeah, you can tell the tide of this game changed a lot with that first stock because B0at doesn't feel the pressure to approach anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't quite get under the laser. I think looking to dash under, but...
Oh my god, wow,
teleport
hits the straight down air.
Yeah.
I wonder if EOF just like missed a punish or wasn't able to get there fast enough to where B0at had time to like hit that down air. I'm also surprised that even comboed into up there.
Yeah, definitely. I think it can definitely be, if you're used to like a Zelda or something else, like the Palutena teleport cancel can be really scary. Just how smooth and fast it is.
Yeah. We've got a huge string here. Big 40% on R.O.B, and we're on our first stock for B0at.
Yeah, and the
almost
fair,
living at 200.
The fair like hurt box shifting around the up B or the up smash. Looking for a hard read there.
I honestly thought it was up smash.
Yeah.
But gets the back air in the corner. So we've got at least only one stock of a differential here, but we're still climbing up in percent for EOF. We need to make something happen and pretty soon.
Yeah, B0at not scared to let those forward smashes rip. And with a lead like this, you can kind of just put the fear into your opponent.
Yeah, you can go for like the big tech chases because I don't think B0at is necessarily afraid of dying right now.
Definitely not.
You get the down tilts.
One thing about EOF is he hasn't had gyro in hand a lot to like really threaten the 0 to death, which is giving B0at a lot more leeway to just kind of play around the shield.
Yeah, EOF's been using gyro more as like that neutral tool to try to get like B0at to make a move or to like make a mistake or something like that, but he hasn't really, like you said, had it in hands, which can benefit you in the sense that it helps you play neutral, but when you don't have it in hand, you risk not being able to like capitalize as hard as you could off your punishes if you hit like an air or something like that.
Definitely. Great DI by B0at there, but EOF is going to bring us to a last stock situation. Nice find with the bear.
Yeah, we're farther back than I thought we were going to be, because now we're on that last stock. It didn't take a lot of percent, but is that going to do it? Yeah, Explosive Flame's going to take it.
Really good move for just catching you doing like a default option out of hit stun. If you have a bad habit falling like that, it can be so scary.
Yeah, and you don't have the room, like if you're that far out, to go to like to do like corner DI, because if you DI out, you're just in the other blast zone. So it's a pretty good checkmate there.
Yep. So B0at coming out to a really strong lead there. EOF finding some ways back in, but we'll have to see where we're going for this game too.
Yeah, there's signs of life for sure. I think that like 2 stocks taken back to back are like definitely evidence of EOF being able to claw his way back in that matchup. He just needs to do it a little sooner. I think he can't be trying to make up that much of a lead for that long.
Absolutely. And sticking with the R.O.B, gives you I throwing us aside. Yeah, this R.O.B, like you said, huge signs of life. Just about getting in there.
Yeah. FD is a counter pick, and I kind of like this because I think Palu gets so much off of those platforms. Like, you get nair extensions, you get up air extensions, you can keep R.O.B in like bigger juggles, but it could probably be kind of hard to land if EOF isn't careful. But at the very least, it might not get like as much damage per interaction.
Absolutely, and we're putting that to the test. It does get around the up airs back to stage, but like you said, that's maybe just a sign of what's to come. Right there. How are you getting down?
Yeah, these up airs are the bigger issue here, which is what I'm afraid of. But if we can avoid these situations or find better ways to land, then EOF should be doing all right.
Nice up smash out of their shield, just punishing that nair. It can be hard to punish that move sometimes with the way it can cross up, but up smash so big that not really a problem.
Yeah. Also, R.O.B doesn't have that great of out of shield options. Like, if you're not in a space where you can get caught by up smash, or if you have something safer than up smash, especially for behind him, there's kind of not a lot R.O.B can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, doesn't get the grab off that down tilt.
So early lead for B0at here again, but we do have some percentage who fails the gyro grab and gets punished for it.
Yeah, great tomahawk grab. I think EOF was expecting him to swing again, wanted to get another out of shield option, probably like gyro toss, something like that. But B0at recognizes the situation, just lands on the top of his shield, grabs him, tosses him out. But this could be scary. Good DI.
Mixed, yeah. We've tacked on quite a bit of extra credit at this point.
Yeah. I think B0at could get a lot out of Z catching these instead of like trying to use like an aerial on these gyros.
Yeah, definitely kind of like the interactions around the gyro have been keeping EOF in this game.
Yeah. Ooh, that was so scary.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What a grab. I can't believe he had time for that. R.O.B on the ledge. You got to get past the Balu backers.
Gyro interrupting explicitly. Hacker just beating everything out there.
Yeah.
Or the dash tag.
Invincible dash tag, invincible back air. There's such good, like, basically grounded options to, like, keep people in front of you or to, like, keep pushing them outwards.
Yep. We're almost lapped EOF in percent here. We're coming from the up smash. And I like that. Just jump away. Don't put yourself in a tech situation against R.O.B.
Yeah. Goes for landing back air. It's not going to get anything out of it, but it's safe enough on shield to where Palu can't really do anything out of it.
Yep, and it's a really hard commitment to try to parry that because it can be really scary.
Yeah. Scary up smash. That back air almost killed. I'm kind of surprised, but I suppose Palu has a lot of rage. But if you're R.O.B, how do you get down from here? Yeah, you can't land with nair. R.O.B's butt's too big, and you're going to get caught out with that up air.
When the, R.O.B is big, can be a downside, and Palu's one of the characters that really takes advantage of it.
Yeah. Oh, and R.O.B's in the zone now.
Yep. 32%, has to get back down. The up B can kind of stall and change the timing there, so I like that as a mix-up. But
yeah, but it feels like there's only so much mix you can go for.
Right, and B0at with this big lead here.
Ooh, don't get back aired. Yeah, DI outs.
Oh, yeah.
You also going for a lot of reversals that I think have been really unfortunately like timed or spaced to where I think B0at's been ready to capitalize off mostly everything. This should be dead.
Yeah. Up throw. Nice tilt throw for a character that has one to,
those busted throws.
Yeah. He's a really good character in general.
Yeah. All down players be damned. This character is really good.
I'll say. Gets down from there. Using the up B to kind of hide yourself in the blast zone was nice by EOF there.
Yeah, it made B0at commit to an up air that if he wasn't able to go for, then he probably could have given EOF another way down. But EOF recognizing that situation and just drifting out towards the corner.
And B0at just standing there, aura farming, telling EOF it's your turn to go in.
He says, "Your turn to vote for me." Oh, great grab. B0at's been doing really good with these tomahawk grabs, and yep, that up air is going to be enough to take it. Up air's been really solid against R.O.B nair, because R.O.B has to go all the way over. There's where hitbox starts at the top or behind him,
right.
Goes all the way up then down, and up air is just constantly above Palutena, so if you can get close enough to R.O.B, it should beat it out basically every time. And B0at's been doing a really good job capitalizing off of that.
Yeah, B0at's been just kind of like at the 45-degree angle. There's like a zone that like R.O.B players, like they'll throw out in there, they'll throw out like a forward air or something. And B0at's just been like spacing perfectly around every option, like you were saying. Just kind of like catching these like errant falling approaches. So big 2-0 for B0at here. We'll have to see what the adjustment is for EOF. And it seems like we're switching to Aegis.
Okay.
I think getting a pace adjustment could be, you know, helpful after that game 2 there. Just kind of like mixing up what you can do, giving yourself better approach tools. EOF already getting a lot more active with these approaching aerials.
Yeah, I think with R.O.B it was a little bit more unfortunate to be able to try and fight Palutena, but I think it's Aegis. You kind of want to be a little bit more in Palutena's face, and we see EOF definitely going for it now.
Yep.
Not going to catch out on an up B. The side B just low enough to where B0at can get shield out, but we're on evil battlefields where Palu can get so many combos.
This can definitely be a big advantage state for both characters, depending on what hits they get.
Yeah. With some of the goofiest music I think I've ever heard.
Yeah. This game can be such a tone shift if you get like the banjo music and like the big
yeah. This is like Pac-Man world music or something. Like just the obscure stuff in like the other section that you've never heard before.
God, yeah.
The scary up air,
Yeah,
just
nice.
air dodges away.
Nice air dodge.
It's kind of only one spot that Palutena can cover there, so if you're Aegis, you just gotta air dodge away or like foresight through it.
Yep. Very nice tomahawk there.
Yeah, B0at's been doing so good about like grabbing these shields in the corner. It's done so much for him.
Oh, really nice recovery there. Finding the direction there, that's the explosive flame, but yeah, just putting that out there. That was a really good side B to cover, because in that spot, like Mythra would really like to do a side B, but obviously you can't go through the flame like that.
Yeah, you either use side B or you switch to try and go through it, which is going to kind of stall you in the air a bit, so you get stuck in that spot. But if you air dodge, you're going to be too low for recovery. So great coverage from B0at, recognizing the situation on the edge guard.
Absolutely, and getting off to a lead once again. This one, like, oh my gosh.
B0at goes straight out there for the down air. Kind of just follows the drift. It was the same drift as that explosive flame that we were just talking about, where it's like you see Mythra just drifting in, they don't really have options to go around it. They kind of have to take that path to get down there. B0at recognizing that and just going straight for the down air, just sending it. It takes a stock at like 45 or something.
Absolutely. And one of the scary things about B0at is, like, I feel like if he finds a read, he will just like punish it to the maximum extent.
Yeah.
Looks for the forward smash.
I mean, you're up 3 stocks to 1. You take your victory lap here, B0at.
Yeah. Make it look good for the camera.
Ooh.
Oh, nice switch. It's around.
Great up tilts.
Coverage,
Surprised that didn't kill. But Palu's at a super high % now. I'm surprised if the next aerial or tilt wouldn't kill.
Yep, finds the up tilt once again. That's just really good coverage around like all the different angles teleport can go.
Yeah, if you land anywhere around Aegis as Pyra, then you're just going to get up tilted, you're going to get up tilted. You land closer, you're going to get up smashed. Up air is about to kill though. It might be a little stale, but we're going to catch the side platform with the back air. B0at's going to take it. A pretty convincing 3-0.
Gotta say, yeah.
There was a lot of moments that EOF had where you could see that they were like started to piece things together, but B0at's pressure was just too much at times.
Definitely, and with how fast and how like good his advantage state was, he didn't really give EOF a lot of time to adapt. So really impressively played.
Yeah, good stuff for B0at. I'm a big believer in B0at. I think B0at will go on a